If you're getting a bunion, which is your big toe growing towards your little toes, you'll probably know it. It'll probably not feel that great, or at least when you look down, it'll look kind of funny. And what tends to happen over time, there's a few things that kind of predispose people to bunions. One, if they're on the little bit more bendy, flexible side, some of those people are a little bit more prone to getting bunions just because the structures that should hold the joints in place on them are a little bit more loose than the rest of the population. What will also happen, what can predispose some people to having bunions, is if they tend to walk with their toes out instead of toes being straight ahead. Walking straight ahead, if one foot walks more either toe out or both toes go more toe out, it will tend to walk more sideways on the foot. And what will tend to happen is typically when we walk, we will push off through our big toe. And instead of the people who actually are starting to get the bunions when they're walking sideways, they'll push off kind of rolling off of their big toe instead of pushing off straight ahead. And that gradually over time will start taking that big toe and pushing it in towards the middle and rotating it, which will give the appearance and actually start the formation of bunions. Other people will also tend to get them when they have a little bit too tight of shoe wear. This is an arguable fact by some people, but for most people who know they have bunions, they will tell you straight out, it's because I wore too small of shoes or too tight of shoes for years. I can't argue with that. But a couple things we do to treat them, first off, is to actually start getting a little bit of space in between the toes. So if your toes look like this when you're looking down at them all squished together, we use one of the products here. It's called Correct Toes. We've got them. We love these things. They work in the shoe. They work inside your sock. You can wear them with pretty much anything. You can wear them during the workouts. You can wear them during your runs. They will take your feet, and they'll actually take your toes from all crooked and pushed together, and they'll actually take them and space them out and spread them out nicely. One of the cool things, if you guys go to Correct Toes' website or their social media pages, they've got something kind of further back, but it showed a blood flow recording from people before and after wearing Correct Toes. And actually, when someone who had very tight toes put the Correct Toes on, you can see the improved blood flow in the feet themselves. So, I mean, improved blood flow. Who doesn't want that to begin with in their feet? But this is one of the benefits of the Correct Toes themselves. This will actually help keep the bunion from forming any further. And then on the rehab, on the strength and conditioning side of stuff, we start doing some stuff that will really start to help keep the ankles loose, keep them moving if this is coming from stiff ankles. We do some stuff to start really kind of firing some muscles that will help pull that big toe back in line. For some people, especially if we catch this between the ages of about 20 to 30, we can do quite a bit to actually start getting the big toe to straighten back out and not look quite so crooked. Unfortunately, as we age, we lose that ability to get that straightening back. So if people are past the age of about probably upper 30s or 40s, there's a lot we can do to loosen your feet up. There's a lot we can do to improve the muscle structure around them, but more than likely without surgery, it's not going to get straight. Bunion surgery is a fairly common procedure. Last time I think I checked, there was like 80 some different bunion procedures. Some had better outcomes than others, but our ultimate goal is to get the foot itself functioning better to hopefully keep you from surgery. If you've had surgery, a lot of times we still need to work on that function and get the strength and get the movement back in your feet to actually get your feet to feel better.